Today we're going to chat to an expert on all things digital. You may have read about our guest in a newspaper or magazine, maybe heard her on the radio, seen her on television, and no doubt you've seen her tweets. One of the most influential people in digital media marketing. Let's talk to Ciamh McDigital.
McDigital!
It's her nickname. Ciamh McDigital. Ciamh, how are you?
How are you doing? How's things? Hello from Dubai.
Hello. Wow. Yeah. This is the furthest we've spoken to somebody. Before that, it was Donegal. So
We're
first
just a
off,
little bit further away here.
yeah, just a little bit. First off, how are you keeping?
Good. Yeah, good. I can't complain. Health is good. We have food in the fridge and entertainment on the TV. Plenty of work to keep me going, so can't complain really.
And do you mostly work from home, or do you have an office in Dubai?
No, I have an office here and a big team. So the team and myself included are all now working from home.
Okay. So let's explain to people exactly what you do, because you're a digital
every day.
guru.
So I run a PR and marketing agency here in Dubai. Specializing in mostly digital marketing and online user experiences for brands, predominantly in the sports space and in the venture capital space.
Oh,
very,
cool.
very different.
And because it's sports and that's kind of come to a halt this side of the world, how's that affected your business?
Well, it's just shut down globally, isn't it? Like this has literally, there are no live sporting events happening at all at the moment. And I don't know about you, but as you can imagine, it's very hard to keep a sporting brand active when there are no live events. So we're trying to keep people entertained, trying to sell anything else we possibly can, such as merchandise, media rights for past events, etc. Because as I'm sure you can imagine, every sports channel out there still needs content because there's no live sports events. So they're now looking for back catalogues of events to broadcast. So that's what we're trying to do: chop, edit, cut content and repackage it, so to speak.
So there's nothing stopping you.
And then there's very little we can do in terms of, we can't even start promoting events in the future because we don't know how far off these are going to be. So it's just, and then trying to keep the audience entertained. I mean, we learned in the last recession that one of the first budgets to be hit in every business was marketing. And this is the worst thing that any brand can do right now, because we're living in a digital age where people are expecting and demanding content. And we're in probably the biggest demand for content at the moment, as everybody's sitting at home, bored off their tree, nothing to do, or pretending to work from home, and they're crying out for content. So it's our job as businesses to make sure that we fulfill this need, and that's how you maintain your audience, you grow your audience, and you plan for the future. So businesses should really be using this time to try and put out good quality content, engage their users, make it relevant to their industry. Like, there's no point in, I don't know, an insurance company going out and talking about how to cook dinners or whatever. That's not relevant to them in the future. It might grow their audience. Might grow their audience now, but is it really the audience that's going to buy from them in the future? Using the current situation to try and really, really build a relationship with your audience. That then in turn will translate into sales or loyal customer base, etc. In the future. So brands really get this right.
What platforms do you reckon they should be using? Should it be across the whole board, like Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, or is there one that they could concentrate on?
Everything. Like, it really depends on who your target audience is. Like, if it's a younger demographic, then TikTok, which has unbelievable surge in the last few days, or the last 2 weeks, I'd say. I've been using it for a few of my brands since maybe October, November last year, and we saw it was slow. It was hard work to really try and build an audience on it. Whereas in the last few weeks, I think people, like, TikTok is a very consuming channel. if you even make the mistake of saying you're going to go on it for 10 minutes and have a quick look, forget it. 2 hours later, you're going, where was I?
And have you know, your phone time does not appear on the top of the screen, so it's not like you can check it at all. I've literally lost hours just flicking and searching, laughing all the time as well. But how come I haven't seen you do any TikTok dance challenges yourself? Am I missing it, or?
Cooper, I'm not going to lie. Last night I was forced to walk down 44 flights of stairs. I only made it back up 10 flights, and I'm walking like John Wayne today. So there'd be no videos of me dancing anytime soon.
Damn it! Come on! At least get one maybe next week when you heal.
Yeah, I think I've got a little bit, I hate to say it, but a little bit old for TikTok. I feel like I have the ideas, whatever, but you just, at my age, and it's, I suppose because we're doing it for brands, I just feel so uncool. So I would much rather create content for other people than try and pull it off myself.
Any videos that I've put on TikTok, the hits are so low, but I've had one TikTok which has made one of my puppies TikTok famous. It's 250,000 views on it, and it's we had 6 puppies about 4 weeks ago, and you have to weigh the puppies to see how they're doing, and the biggest one was getting weighed, so I put the video of him being he's so big, he's too big to fit in the weighing scale, so we put a pot on the weighing scales, and it looks like the dog's been lowered into the pot to be cooked, so the comments are hilarious. But yeah, so my puppy is TikTok famous.
I always find, anyway, anything to do with animals or children tends to do very well on
Yeah.
social media. It's the cute factor, as we call it.
What's it like being in Dubai during all of this? Are you able to go out, or are you on full lockdown?
No, the lockdown during the day isn't too severe, in that they're saying if you can work from home, absolutely do. That they don't want to see people out on the streets. All the parks are closed, the beaches are closed, even private swimming pools have been forced to close. They're insisting everybody wear masks and gloves all the time. They've installed fines. If you're in public places and you're not wearing a mask, you can be fined, or you will be fined. It's really only kind of frontline team and people who absolutely must that are out and about. The stores here are okay. We're not seeing the same panic buying as we are at home, but then there's a store literally on every corner here.
Right, okay.
And you are temperature tested going into the stores here.
Wow.
Yeah. We don't see the same kind of social distancing marked out officially on the floors or the plastic screens at the counters. None of that has come into fruition here yet. But then I have noticed that realistically we're at least a week to 2 weeks behind Europe in terms of the spread of it and the kind of lockdown period and everything. Now, that said, Dubai seems to be ahead of the curve in other aspects, in that every night from 8 p.m. until 6 a.m. there's a complete lockdown. You need to get a permit in advance if you need to leave your house during this period, and you need to explain exactly where you're going, why you're going there, and why you can't wait till the next day, because every night they're using this quiet time to mass sterilize the city. So we have drones out cleaning the streets, which all seems very futuristic, very Black Mirror.
Drones?
Yeah. So I shared a photo.
Wow.
I shared a photo of one of these drones on my Twitter account the other day, and it's had over 700,000 impressions. It's almost 2,000 retweets. People have literally lost their mind.
That's insane. That's scary as well, isn't it?
It's mental, but it is fantastic to see as well, because drones have been used for the last couple of years in terms of agriculture and spreading fertilizers and stuff like that. So why wouldn't they, or why couldn't they be used for sterilizing in this kind of space? Even at nighttime here, you'll see they have full cleaning team going in, cleaning all ATM machines across the city, cleaning all the public transport, etc. So they're really going to every extreme to try and prevent the spread. We're lucky that it hasn't spread anywhere near as quickly as it has throughout Europe here. Our numbers are still relatively low compared to the rest of the world. I think here at the moment it's only 5 deaths, and I think it's about 600 cases, confirmed cases. But then that said, maybe we're just, like I said, a few weeks behind everybody else.
If you had a choice, if you could get into a teleportation machine, would you prefer to be where you are or at home with your family?
I think I would use that teletransporter to send my family here along with a spice bag, a Romeo's and a 12-pack of movies.
All right, we'll work on that technology. You're probably in a better part of the world to work on that technology.
We just send a drone, it's fine.
Yeah. Keith, listen, look after yourself. Look after yourself. Stay safe. And it's been lovely catching up with you.
You too. We'll see you soon. God bless.
Thanks, Keith, for coming on the lockdown on pushthebutton.ie. Check out the rest of our videos. They're on our YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.